Hey everybody, it's Jen. Again, not much going on with my makeup. I'm so sorry, but I have been really working out a lot and I've been doing it hard lately, and I just have very little time for makeup in the evenings and like on the weekends and stuff. So I do have quite a bit of progress though, which I'm super pumped about. So I'm gonna go through all of my stuff, but I'm gonna go to the gym right after this, so I don't have any makeup or anything on because I just gotta get right into it once I'm done here. But I want to update because I'm already late. It's like August the 9th and I'm so late with this already. So I want to make sure that I film this so that I can get it up in the next couple of days. So this is my update on my Project 15 pan. And my goal is to finish 15 of these items. I'm hoping to do that. I may stop this one pretty soon. Depending on how I do. But anyways, enough jabber. So the first item I have is the Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk. And I've only used that a few times. It looks the almost exact same as when I started it because I barely use it, but there is a good dip going. And I'm not sure I'm going to be done this by the end of the year, but I hope to at least get done another big chunk of it. I want to see a good dip in that. But anyways, very little usage, but I have used that one. So this item is my Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Perfect Black eyeliner. Longest name ever of life. Anyways, I was at the D where it said Too Faced, and as you can see, I have now used over the E part of it. So I've actually used quite a bit, 2 letters worth of product, and I've just freshly sharpened this and used this only like once or twice. But I'm really sure I can get rid of this actually in the next couple months. It takes me a while to go through eyeliner pencil, but I'm doing pretty good so far. This is the Avon Glimmer Stick in Blackest Black. I have not used this at all because I am using the Too Faced one first, so I haven't even started that one yet. And this is the Boutique Lip Pencil in Mocha, which I finished on my second update. So that one is completely done. I can't get another use out of that. And again, on update 2, I finished my Jordana lip pencil, and that is completely done. There's nothing left in there. So that's another one done. This one I'm super excited about. I did complete my Glimmer Stick pencil from Avon in Rich Green, and that one is totally done. There's nothing left in there. And as you can see, my progress was pretty standard all the way through. The first 2 times I never really used it much, but then when I started back again, I used it a lot each month. So I got rid of that, and I'm so pumped because I do have another green in my Finish 13 by Halloween, so I can now get started on using that one. But I'm not a fan of green eyeshadow or anything, so I'm actually shocked that I got through this, but it's exciting. So next is my lipstick from Revlon, and this is in Pink Pout, which is a beautiful shade. I'll just swatch for you guys here. It's really nice mattified, like lilac shade, and I have been pairing it with my plum lipstick, or plum lip liner, sorry, from Avon, and so it just gives a nice ombre effect on the lip. So there's a little bit of purple around the edge, you can see there. I have used this a little bit. I'm not going to mark it though, just because it's such a small amount of usage that you can barely even see. Like, it would be pointless to make a line right touching another line. So I've barely used this one because I've been using so much other stuff, but I'm back to using this one now, so hopefully I'll get some progress next month. And this little guy was done in my first update, and that is the Clinique Chubby Stick Intense in, what the heck is this called now? Plush's Punch. And that is done. I emptied it and everything just to see what was left in there, but yeah, it's totally gone. There's absolutely nothing left. And I would possibly think of repurchasing this depending on the size. I think this was blah blah blah. I think this was a trial, and so there wasn't that much product in it, but I'd like to see there be a lot more product if it's a full size, because I wouldn't pay like $25 for the little amount of product that was in here. So, but I did enjoy the color. It was really nice for spring and summer. This is the Revlon Color Burst Lip Balm. It's a matte lip balm in Audacious, and I have not used this at all. Next I have the Revlon Just Kissable Balm Stain in Darling, and I haven't used that one at all either. So you can see it's at the same line still. Have not even picked this up. Now for my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter, and this is in Moonlight Pearl. I've kind of been avoiding this just because I actually really enjoy it. I have tried it in comparison with some other highlighters, and when I first started using it, I thought it was just absolute crap, but it turns out it's not that bad, and I enjoy it a lot. Oops. I enjoy it a lot for my Cupid's bow area because it just has so much impact, and I can just layer and layer and layer and layer. So I'm enjoying that, and also it's not, I don't feel like it's good for my skin shade right now. I am like normally a 2.0, even lighter even in my Matchmaster foundation in the summer, and or sorry, in the winter, and in the spring and summer now I am like, I'm even darker than my darkest foundation, which is a 4.0. And I went to the MAC counter yesterday and I matched myself as a 6.0 in Matchmaster. So yeah, I'm quite a bit darker than I normally am. So this is just not what I'm going for right now. I'm using more like Global Glow from MAC, or like Superb from MAC, stuff like that. Even like Opal, stuff like that. So basically been using a little bit of darker highlights, but not this one. So it's got like not much love this month, but I really enjoy that. So I have a really fun update. I mean, it's fun for me because I can't believe I've hit so much bloody pan on this. It's ridiculous. This is my Revlon Nearly Naked foundation, and check out how much pan is showing. Like, I am almost done this, and I practically just started this, and now it's kind of a little bit light. Like you can see, it's a little bit light for my skin shade, but I'm gonna definitely use the rest of that up. It looks really nice when I have all my foundation on and this on, but my neck and stuff and my chest is just so much darker that it just looks odd. But I just bronze my face after that and it's fine. So I will be using the rest of that up, hopefully either by the next update or the one after that. I don't really know, but I hope this is gone very soon. So this is the Charlotte Ronson palette in 3 Times the Charm, and as you all know, if you've been following my previous updates, I've been working on the blush and the bronzer, and the blush I only use like twice, but the bronzer has a complete hole here now touching the side, and I'm working on this side of the pan. You can see it was like the same as that, so it now is a little more dipped in here, not so much as a spoon shape anymore. So I'm going to work on one side and try and work my way around it, and if it gets too tight in the corners, I'll just repress it later. And I've only been using this as a creased shade because, again, it's like practically the same shade as my skin tone. When I have it on, you barely even see it at all, and so this really has no impact. So I'm not going to get crazy amounts of usage because I'm not using it on my face, which is much larger than just my lid area. But I'll be trying to definitely use that up. This I want gone by the end of the year. I want it gone out of my collection by the end of the year. So no matter what amount of usage I get out of this, it will be gone by the end of December this year. I also have my e.l.f. blush and bronzer duo, and this is in Antigua. I have not touched this at all, but actually that bronzer would be very nice to kind of contour and bronze with now, which I can actually finally wear it, first time ever of the year. So I might pull that out and get some use out of that very soon. So I have my 2 Physicians Formula blush here, and I actually have a hit pan on one of them. It seems rather odd that it was just a little corner, if you can see that up here in the orangey area. I'm actually shocked that I'm hitting so much brush over there. Maybe it's just weak in that point, but I don't see any usage of the same color here. And then there's 2 other hearts at the top, so I must just be hitting that one little area. But I did actually make a tiny bit of a dip there, and I noticed it getting some hard pan, so I scratched that off. But I use these very sparingly because again, most of the time I'm not really wearing too much face products in the summer anyway. Right now, I don't know why. I think it's just because I go to the gym so much that I just wear eye makeup to work, and when I get home I just like wash it all off and then go to the gym. I could just do my whole face really, but maybe I'm lazy, I don't know. And this is the one, or sorry, this was Natural, the one that I hit pan on, and this one's the pink one, and I do have some of the hearts starting to go down. You can see one down here is moving. This one broke off a bit. The one up here is starting to get a little lower. So there is a little bit of shift in the way that the pan is, but it's just, I think it must be like the consistency of those little hearts, because some must be so much powderier than the others or easier to go through. But I am getting a little bit of usage on these, so, and I actually really like the Natural one a lot. It looks really pretty on the skin, and the pink one is just beautiful. I'm all obsessed with like blue tone pink blushes like crazy. So yeah, I think that these are beautiful blushes and I would probably repurchase them, but I don't foresee myself doing so just because I have so much other blush I need to go through. But anyways, I have some progress on those. So I've also finished off my Sephora liquid liner in brown. There is next to nothing in here. Like, I can swatch it for you guys, but it doesn't do my full both eyes now. So I do as much as I can and then I go over it in black. But this is the most beautiful liquid liner. Like, if you haven't tried the Sephora liquid liner, I definitely recommend that you do. It's fantastic. I love it. And it's done. So I also have my Kat Von D Rollerball in Sin, which I am obsessed with this scent, and I heard they're supposed to be bringing it back to Sephora or something, and I love this so much. It might be like revamped or whatever, but I love it anyway. It's so good. Oh, it's powerful at first though. It's a little strong at first. So this is where I started, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm not sure if you can even see. Actually, I'm a little below that. I mislined that, but I am probably about 1 millimeter or 2 below that. Oh well, no big deal. But I love this, and I've used about 1 inch or so worth of product, so that's pretty good. And I'm trying not to rush through it just because I do like it so much. So I have been using it along with another perfume that I've now completed, which was a nice one. It was called Magnetism, and I really liked it a lot, but the scent didn't stay on me. It was beautiful when I put it on, but it just went away really quickly, which is sad because it's a gorgeous scent. But anyways, back to this. I did use about 1 inch of product. So this is another one that I completed. I am just so happy that I've gone through so much stuff this month. This is where I was. This is the Maybelline lipstick in Pearly Pink, and I have completely used this up. There's nothing left in there. It got to the point where I couldn't apply it like this anymore, and I'm not going to use a lip brush to get that out. But it was just a, let me see if I can swatch. Ugh, it's a bad swatch, but there it is. It's just a very frosty baby pink shade, which I had to pair with like 3 things to tone it down. But it's gone and I'm happy. So this next one is called Pink Umbrellas, and it is an e.l.f. lip balm, I think, because the name is like really worn off on the packaging. So this, oh, I gotta put a tape on here. Hang on just a second. I just lined this where I used it up to, and the marker is still wet, so I always put tape over top of them, and that they don't rub off that way. So this is where I started on the cap, and that's where I am now. So I've used quite a bit, and I only used this for like the last week because I finished that other lipstick that I just showed you, Pearly Pink. So now I'm on to this one, and I'm going to probably throw in like Audacious or something. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm getting use of this one because there's a lot of stuff that I have in my collection. I just need to plow through, and this is one of those ones that I love, but I just kind of want to move on to other things. So yeah, I got quite a bit of progress in a week, and I'm hoping to have this done probably by the next update or the update after that. So I also finished up another lip pencil, and this is in by Jordana as well, in Baby Berry. This is where I started at, and I just used that entire thing up in the month of July. So there is absolutely nothing left on there, and it's all gone, and I'm so pleased because I'm not in love with these lip pencils, although the Baby Berry one was my favorite between this one and Silver Lilac by far. This one was alright. And I have the lotion, which you can see I have very, very little progress on. I'm not even going to line that because it's not worth it. But yeah, very little. I've almost not used this at all because I have another lotion. I don't know why I like double do that to myself, whatever you want to call that. I always do, like, I think I'm going to use something and then I grab another something, and I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so that is it for my Project 15 pan. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry this is late, but I will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.